Did you know that the Masters leaves about $300 million on the table each year? The Masters have a completely different business model to pretty much every other sports organisation in the world, and they choose to make significantly less money than they could. The biggest income stream for a golf tournament is usually their TV deal. For example, the US Open make about $100 million per year for their TV deal. The Masters commands double the viewership of the US Open, so you would assume they would charge $200 million for their TV deal. Instead, they charge $0 for their US TV deal. The reason? They want to maintain complete control of the coverage. The weekly PGA Tour event has 20 minutes of ads every hour. The Masters only has 4 minutes of ads. There's no on-course signage with sponsors. Again, completely unlike PGA Tour events with sponsorship signs everywhere you look. When it comes to buying merchandise, you can only buy Masters gear on site 1 week of the year, and there's no online store. 51 weeks of the year, you can't buy Masters merch. You'll know all about the food and drink on site with the famous sandwiches only costing $1.50, so I won't bore you with all those details, but this all forms part of the wider philosophy of the Masters. They put the experience above the money. They even pay more taxes than they could in order to maintain privacy. With all of this factored in, the Masters makes about $150 million per year, which of course is a lot of money. But there was an analysis done recently that found if the Masters operated their business like a standard sporting organisation, they would make about $450 million per year. So why do they leave this money on the table? Well, for 1 week of the year, they want to create the greatest sporting event in the world. And no matter how you feel about all the traditions, and maybe some of the traditions are a bit over the top, but in a world where money dominates sport, I actually think that's pretty cool. Look at these two pictures. One of the moment LeBron James broke the NBA scoring record. The other of Tiger winning the Masters in 2019. But look at the crowd. Look at the phones. For 1 week of the year, everyone lives in the moment. I think the Masters do things right. If you like this stuff, then feel free to follow.